Oklahoma golfer. What's going on, Steven? How are you, man?
I am good. How are you?
Good, man. Is 5 days too late to say happy birthday? Can we say happy belated birthday, or are we past that point now?
You can say whatever your heart desires. So thank you.
All right, dude. Hey, is this old hat? Mom's a sports radio star. I mean, just having the mic in front of you, is it natural? Is it something you're just so used to because you've been around it so long?
I mean, I'd say so. I mean, I've got a big time passion for this. I mean, I switched my major to broadcast journalism about two and a half years ago, and I mean, I absolutely love kind of the whole process behind this, being on the radio, interviewing people, being in front of a camera. It's just something I'm super passionate about, and I'm excited to be on today.
Yeah. We might have to let you go. You might be too good. I can't listen. I got 2 kids. One's in college. I cannot be losing this job. But you're very smooth. You're very articulate. You're very good in everything that I've seen and heard you do. How much for you? What's been the fine tuning process in that? Is it just reps? Do you talk to your mom about it? How have you improved? How do you continue to get better, man? Because you're money.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, my mom plays a huge role in that, and kind of just coaching me up, telling me what to say, and kind of how to articulate my voice and be a good interview. But I would just say, kind of like anything, like golf, just more reps are definitely a big key into getting better at anything. So that's kind of what I would say. But my mom's definitely been a big time focal point in the whole radio thing.
You say more reps. I just want to make this very clear. I practice a lot. I still suck at golf.
That's okay.
So it's got to be those good reps. Hey, for you, Steven, when was the moment in your golf life, your sports life, where it kind of clicked that, hey man, I can do this. I can do this at a high level. Was there an aha moment for you?
I mean, let me think back. So I was kind of a late bloomer to this whole thing. Like I got recruited by Coach Hibble very, very late in the process, in my opinion. Like I went on my recruit trip when I was a junior in high school, and I really wasn't getting recruited by a lot of schools until summer going into my junior year of high school. And I would say a big aha moment for me was right when I was 16. I really had a couple of bad years of golf before that, and it was pretty difficult. It was taking a toll on me, but kind of just had a big time 2018, and finished well in some tournaments. Ended up winning, I think, 2 or 3 times that year, especially late in the year, and that kind of just catapulted me to finishing out my junior career strong, and then got some attention from some big time schools, including the University of Oklahoma, and look 7 to 6 years down the road, and I'm on the radio with you guys, so at the University of Oklahoma. So it's definitely been a blessing, and it's been a fun ride.
Steven, it looks like it's been a great fall for you guys. A couple of wins back to back, and leapfrogged up to number 1 in the coaches poll recently. What kind of squad do you guys have, and how have things gone throughout the fall for you?
I mean, we've got a freaking deep squad. This is probably one of our deepest teams we've had yet. I mean, I say this with zero exaggeration. You could put any one of our guys in the starting 5, and we're going to go perform. We're going to go compete, and you can see that in practice. You can see that in qualifying, and it's awesome. It's awesome. And for myself, I haven't had the fall that I've kind of imagined. Haven't really played a whole lot, and faced some adversity. Kind of going through some swing changes right now, and it's kind of a necessary evil that I need to do. But this whole process and this whole kind of adversity that I've really faced, it's helped me change my mindset from a results-oriented mindset to a process-oriented mindset. So, I got some big dreams and big aspirations, and doing kind of these necessary evils right now is going to be a big-time springboard, going into the spring and then professional golf. So I'm really excited to see the work that I'm going to put in this off-season and what results it's going to have in the future.
You redshirted your first year, and of course that was a unique year because we're coming off COVID into 2021. With the facilities that you have, and obviously they're improving and getting bigger and better, I don't know, maybe I'm making too much of it, but Steven, you were still playing, you're still working, but obviously not competing. How did that help you whenever it came to fine-tuning and improving your game to have that year when you redshirted?
That was probably the biggest blessing of my entire life, kind of that whole 9 to 10 months and my whole redshirt freshman year, my true freshman year, because I had, some big-time leaders surrounding me. Quade Cummins, Patrick Welch, Logan McAllister, Garrett Reband, Jonathan Brightwell. I mean, we had a freaking stacked golf team. And, we almost won the national championship that year. Those guys were, I mean, they were some beasts. And, I'm super thankful for, everything that I kind of learned through that whole process, because it was a big time culture shock, spoiled private school, rich kid, come into college, on top of the world. And then, my world just came kind of crashing down, and I faced probably some of the most biggest challenges and, biggest adversity I've ever, had in my entire life that whole year. But looking back on that has, really transformed me into kind of the man I am, not just golf-wise, but spiritually in my faith, physically, mentally, and everything. And it's been great because, anytime I face any sort of challenge or adversity in life, I kind of just look back in those moments and be like, you know what, I freaking did this, and I know I can do this again. So, that's like, you look at every single big-time golfer, they're always facing they face some sort of adversity throughout their career. I don't care who you are, and it's only made them better. So it's kind of really switched my mindset to be like, you know what, embrace the challenges, embrace the struggle, because it's only going to make you better.
Stephen, Coach Ryan Hybl, officially a Golf Coaches Association of America Hall of Fame inductee. How exciting was that news for you guys, and how much has Coach meant to you?
Man, that was awesome. We were actually at the Sooner Open, and they kind of announced it, and that was so special. I mean, he's 41 years old. I might be a little bit off on that, but he doesn't look a day over 30. And, no, he's great. Coach has meant so much to me. I mean, he's the person who believed in me. He recruited me, came here to the University of Oklahoma, and, I wouldn't be in this position without him and all the coaches that have surrounded me. He's been awesome. He's a special guy. He knows when to, bust my butt and get on me, but he knows when to, bring it in and just kind of be a bro. So it's a healthy balance of both. And, I mean, there's a reason why he's in the Hall of Fame at such a young age. He is an awesome coach. And, you look at all the teams that have come through here, we've had nothing but success because of, the Ryan Hybl effect. And he's been great.
I've never really been able to truly quantify it or describe it, Stephen, but it's like he's a dude's dude. In other words, I might see Ryan because he's busy coaching and recruiting, and obviously he's got a family. I think his daughter is a volleyball player over at Norman, so he's got a lot going on. But yet I feel like every time I see him, I haven't missed a beat. It's like it's a friend that you've been talking to, and he knows what's going on with you, and it's just he's like the ultimate dude, and I don't know if there's a better guy to run about any program. He's a pretty special guy, period.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, Coach is awesome, and I don't want to correct you, but his daughter plays basketball.
Basketball,
yeah, basketball.
my
That's
bad.
it. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no. I mean, he has 2 daughters, an amazing wife. He's got such a great family, and I mean, they are just kind of the ultimate team. I mean, they have gelled with this golf team, and he says it a lot, but they have made him who he really is as a coach. I mean, they've helped him in a lot of decisions, and yeah, I mean, he is just a dude's dude. He knows when to bro out. He knows when to get he knows when to get on you. But it's kind of the ultimate blend and mix of kind of what you need, as a leader, as a coach, and just as a man.
Right.
Coach Mike Kaffenberger, the head coach at Norman North, says, "Ask Steve who his favorite high school coach is, and why is it me?"
Kaff, I am so glad that you are tuning into KREF. I love you. I miss you. You are so big and strong. And, hey, let's get the driver straightened out. I remember hole 7 at Sooner Open, just a big old high out to the right. So let's flip that thing to the draw setting, get that sucker to turn over a little bit.
I need to get my driver on the draw setting. Hey, I want to do a couple quick hits with you, but before we do, we got about 4 or 5 minutes left with you. Stephen Campbell Jr. is our guest. It's courtesy of One Oklahoma. Now, can you take us through the importance of that relationship and the fun you had, doing a little track and field?
Yeah, no, One Oklahoma it's awesome. I mean, they're helping us with the whole NIL market, and it's just a fantastic thing. They're pretty new, and they're helping athletes like us, every single sports team at the University of Oklahoma. So if you're not already subscribed to them, go click the subscribe button. And they're doing some great things over there. And speaking of track and field, I am not a runner or a track star, as some rap aficionado said, but I had a lot of fun doing it, even though I looked like an idiot part of the time. But it was a great time. We had a lot of fun with Gage and One Oklahoma. So yeah, no, I look forward to doing another video for them soon.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. All right, you can learn more by following One Oklahoma at Join the number One Oklahoma. That's at Join One Oklahoma, or checking them out at oneoklahoma.com. All right, Stephen Campbell Jr. When you're not golfing, you are what? What's fun for Stephen Campbell Jr. away from the golf course?
What is fun for me? I really I'm a big time extrovert. Like, I love just doing things. I cannot, obviously I need a rest sometimes, but I cannot just sit idle for 30 minutes. I need to get out. I need to do something. So whether it's just, hanging out with the teammates, watching football, kind of whatever. I mean, I'm also a big-time Arizona Cardinals fan, like a diehard. So we got the win on Monday. I was glued to the TV. I was screaming when we made that game-winning field goal. So that was pretty awesome.
Walk-off winner.
That was pretty great. Thank you, Arizona Cardinals football. If you're hearing this, probably not, but I love y'all. And I'm always busy, always trying to find something to do. And that's kind of what I do.
I'm the same way. I live in a house of people that are fine with just sitting around, which is cool. I want to go golf all the time. That's all I ever want to do. But I'm like you, dude. I like to get out. I like to do things. Now, are you a book reader? Are you a Netflix series? Are you a podcast guy? What are you doing whenever you guys are traveling?
Let's see. I mean, not a big-time book reader. I've actually, I've kind of increased it a little bit more as the years have gone on, kind of matured. I read my Bible every day, so that's it's a pretty good book.
Good.
And I'm actually reading David Goggins, Never Finished, right now. That's someone who I kind of look up to, and he's the ultimate mental toughness guy. So I read a lot about him. Podcast, not too big into podcasts, but I listen to Becoming Something by Jonathan Pekluda. It's a Christian podcast series, and he's fantastic. So if anyone wants to listen to that, I'd highly advise it. And and I watch a lot of golf on YouTube, a lot of old school U.S. Open reruns, Masters
awesome.
reruns. I was actually watching the new video that the Masters put out last night of Tiger Woods 2019 Masters. So
what a Masters!
That was pretty special. I've shed tears twice watching golf, and that was one of them when Tiger Woods won, and that was a special day.
It was awesome. Dude, we got to do this more often.
I agree.
You're
agree.
awesome.
Well,
You're
appreciate
awesome
that.
at this. Thanks for your time. And again, you can support Stephen, One Oklahoma. Do you have social media channels we can follow you on to? Are you on Twitter? Or are you on Instagram?
I am. _ Stephen Jr. _ STEPHENJR. And then on Twitter, _ Stephen Jr. 01 _
We got to find that one. All right, buddy. Hey, Stephen Campbell, you're welcome here any single moment, any single time you want to come on the show, bud.
I
really
love y'all.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.